Okay, we're at Leavenworth, and it is July 17th at 8:30, and this is another one of my dots on the map. Basically, a couple of years ago, I think, I was looking for a screensaver for my phone, and I wanted like Christmas lights and stuff like that, and so I was cruising along on the internet and I found a picture of this town all Christmassy with all the lights and stuff like that. So a couple of days ago, or it could have been yesterday morning, as I was coming across one of the passes north of here, I decided to look up this town, and if it wasn't too far out of the way, come visit it. Well, it was 70 miles out of the way, but we'll see if it was worth it. The sign's impressive. I think it was worth coming to. I mean, it's a cute little town. It would look great in the snow with the Christmas lights. This is the quiche, and it's really good.
Got a cinnamon bun.
Oh my God. It looks so good. We are west on 82, right outside of Leavenworth, Washington. If you can see right over there, we have windmills. Alright, I tried to look for a zoom, but right there, there, all along there are apple trees. Okay, I'm going through apple country. I'm right outside of Yakima, Washington, and they have all these farms or processing plants. And see those crates right there? Those are what the apples come in from the field. And they have thousands and thousands and thousands of those things all over the place. And of course, there's the apple trees right there. So this must be Apple Valley. I'm just making that up. Now the sign said I'm entering Natchez, so I'm going to stop at this fruit stand. At least that's what I think it is. But I asked the guy what all the crates were for and what the buildings were, because I assumed that those concrete buildings were like processing apple juice or something like that. And what he told me was that they bring the apples in on those big bins that I pointed out back there, and then they put them in a concrete building 10 high. And then they suck all the oxygen out, and then they pump nitrogen in and keep it really cold, and the apples will keep like a long time. So then when they sell the apples, like year-round, they take a batch out and put oxygen back in and bring them out, bag them up, and send them to the grocery store. And he goes, right when they come out of that storage, they taste like they just came off the tree, even though it might have been 6 months since they did pull it off a tree. But anyway, it was quite informative. I also asked him about the apple or the netting that I saw over the trees, and I just assumed that they were cherry trees to keep the birds out. But the nets are there to keep the birds out, but they're also to keep the sun off of a variety of apple, because it's so red that the birds are attracted to that red color, and that keeping the sun off of it keeps it a red color. So I thought that was interesting. So I was wrong when I pointed out that those were cherries, because I just assumed that that's what they were. I'm on US 12 to Mount Rainier, and it's kind of funny because at this point in time I don't see the mountain, and I'm in like a deserty area. All right, it's the 17th, July 17th, and I wanted to spend one night in the Cascades, in what I think is the Cascades. And I'm off Highway 12. I'm not into Mount Rainier Park yet, but anyway, this is totally typical. It's drizzling. It's gorgeous. And it's like 56, so I am not dressed correctly. And I'm hoping that my water resistant camera is really water resistant. It supposedly is. But anyway, I'm going to camp up there for tonight. It's not as flat as I normally like it, but there's the road that goes up that way somewhere. There's the road that I came from. And here are the woods. Maybe I'll meet Bigfoot. But anyway, I think it's pretty cool. I did go ahead and bring one of those 3-hour fire log things that I've been hauling around all across the country. Actually, I have 2 of them. And I think I'm going to fire one up. Only because this would be the second fire I have, and I don't think I could start a forest fire. I mean, it's just mosses everywhere. It's just typical Northwest weather. Alrighty. Before I set up camp, I want to show you back here. This is just absolutely amazing. I don't quite understand why they didn't clear all this out and make this into a camping area. I'm sure they have their reasons. Look at how flat this is. This is just a pretty cool spot. All right, on to setting up a fire in camp. And I'm gonna have to put my, I bought a shower curtain to put up because when I open that hatch, it drips. So I don't want to get my bed muddy and wet. Okay. Alrighty, it's almost 5 o'clock and I only have a little bit of battery life left, but I wanted to show you my dinner in the high Sierras. Got my fire going, and I got my hot dogs and my mashed potatoes and my hot cocoa and my baked beans. Alrighty. All for now.